to get to this guy. Yes, go out tonight, I just might. Yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy. Yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
What's up, y'all? I'm back with y'all so we can do the after show. The subscribers only. Let me make sure I go change this too while we're here. This is subscribers only live. So all the subscribers who want to join the live, y'all want to talk about the show that we just did, y'all want to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, this is the time for y'all to do it. If you are new, you're just tuning in. If you just tuned into the show, first of all, let me say what's up to all the true listeners and hello to all the new viewers. Second of all, if you want to join my tribe, please stay on my side, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Make sure when you turn on notifications, you hit all so you get notified every time we do new videos and not when YouTube decides to send them to you. Like the video, share the video. Comment below if you are tuning in late and you missed the live. If you are here live, make sure you actually comment in the chat. Give me 1 second while I go in and make this a subscribers only live, and then we can get started. Also, while I'm doing that, if you guys, because I know you guys always ask, if you can send in super chats outside of the actual super chat, you guys can definitely do that through Cash App or Zelle. Where's my banner at? You can do the Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Those are the things you have to do for this. Let me go into this part. Let me customize this. Subscribers only. All right. And so we are only a subscribers only to comment in here. I think that's everything I had to do. So I can exit this out. We already got someone, Lady Z. What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine.
I know you guys had a lot to say in the chat, so please do not be shy. If you guys want to come on, I posted the link. It's pinned in the chat, so you guys are able to come up and have the conversation, talk about tonight's episode. Y'all can talk about our episode that we just did for the review. I want to thank Nurse Mo for becoming a member. Welcome to the tribe. And let's read a few of these comments. Wendy Lucas, she's laughing. This is you. You said, yes. Hello, everyone. Powerful. Hey, SoDeb in the tribe. I hope everyone is having a great day. We're having an amazing day. Champagne, flukes for everyone. What time does the live start? This is you again. Here for part 2. LOL. What's going on, celebrity clips? Hey, everyone from Atlanta. That's Carolina. Y'all, please don't be afraid. Let me drop the link because I know I dropped it before we started it. Let me drop it one more time. Hey, everyone from Atlanta. And Lady Z, make sure you turn off the live in the background because I can hear it.
Okay. Let me do it.
Yvette Abby, you are not blocked. I can see your comments. You're not blocked. Make sure you turn off the live. What's going on? Is it Nara C21? I always kind of say not to say your name because I don't know how to pronounce it. What's going on, friend? Healthier with you, Mel. What's going on? Okay, outfit change. Yeah, it was cold in my house. I had to change it. You love the shirt. Okay, what's going on? Keisha E, powerful of the hoodie. Kim D, what's going on there? What's going on with you? Yes, this feels exclusive. Yes, I always have to do this with you guys because I know that me and Busy is a lot to deal with. So I want to make sure that we can all talk afterwards. Lindsay, what's going on? Miss Ree, what's going on, Miss Ree? Hey, Trop, Tony says that. Miss Genevieve, what's going? Good evening, everyone. Candy R's, what's going on? Vicky, what's going on? Jam, why you got question marks? Deborah, hey Deb. Deborah, hey Deb. Hey Deb, is it true your tube took down Nosey's channel? So I don't really know a lot about it, but she did send me her
You muted.
I'm muted?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, no, I'm not muted. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me in the chat?
I hear you now. I hear you.
Okay. She sent me something. Patreon. So she's on Patreon, so you guys can find her on Patreon. I will link it in the chat when this is over with, but she is on Patreon. So I'll link that in the chat. What's going on, Miss Val? Miss Val's here. She said, please hit that like button, y'all. So Deb, Miss Reese said, so Deb, I don't know if you saw on the last live. Is my Portia okay? I haven't seen her in a while. Portia is okay. She is okay. I talked to Portia today. Portia has some things going with her family. Y'all, please keep her in y'all's prayers. But she's doing good. She's doing good. She's going through things with her family. So make sure y'all keep her in y'all's prayers. Kamiko says, hey, y'all. It is Nerese. Okay, basically. Okay. I think I said that right. Nerese. Okay, got you. Hey, Deb, what's going on, Kim? Jam says, didn't know you were back. I was confused. Oh, no. I thought I was doing the after show. So y'all can come up and talk. I dropped the link. So I know Lady Z's up here, but if anybody else wants to come up here, please come up. I'm gonna let you guys talk about the show. Big Red said, hey, so what's going on? Free Nosy Spotlight said that. Again, y'all can find her on what it was Patreon. And again, I will post that link. She just sent it to me in the middle of me logging. Also, I'll post that in the description after I get off of here. Talk facts. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday. Miss Ree. Okay, great. I was a little worried. Okay. Yeah. Everything's good. Big Red send up thumbs. And Queen of Naturalist, blessings. Thank you for that. An evangelist said share the video. Okay. So now that we got through all those, what's going on, Lady Z?
Nothing much. What's going on with you?
I am having a good day. You know, I went through a long week. I've had a long week. And so I'm feeling really good today. And I'm excited to be here with you guys and talk about Potomac. You know, Potomac is one of my favorite shows. Thank you, Silver Diamond, for all the emojis. And thank you for being a member of this channel. This is the Subby After Show. Yes, this is for the subscribers to come on and let's talk about what is going on with Potomac.
Yeah.
Q, what's going on? Sorry I'm late, but needed a shower after the day I had a drink. It's now in my hand. Log on. Q, log on. Hey, Rhop, what's going on, Kim? So how did you feel about the show this week?
This week, if I had to rate it, I'd give it an 8.
Okay.
Give it an 8. But you know,
let's ask people in the chat on the scale from 1 to 10. How would y'all rate the show?
Oh yeah, put it in the chat.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, I'm liking Candiace this season. I'm liking her.
Me too.
Yeah, I really liking Candiace. She's the voice of reason.
Yeah.
And what I didn't like this show, Mia should have just sat down and kept eating her food because she told a lie for no reason and then tried to wiggle her way out of it.
Okay.
After she said, oh, I thought she said the B word.
Well, I feel like Mia was interpreting what Gizelle said. And I feel like Gizelle basically said she was a weak beat. So
yeah, but I like Mia. And she don't have to do all that to be relevant because she has a lot that she can have a storyline for.
Very true.
You know, she got her mother.
Very true.
You know, and if you saw the previews, her husband, that's gonna be a storyline in itself. He's wild.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. But you know what? I like G. I think that G has been very calm throughout the throughout the first part of the season. But I think the rum having fun when you get drunk.
Yeah.
She put some seasoning on it. Yes, she did. Well, I don't think that she put seasoning on it. I think that Mia really said what Gizelle said. If y'all not really like on to what she said, Gizelle really called her a weak beat. She said that she shouldn't be here. She's going to crumble. Now, if you think about a foundation, if a foundation is weak, it crumbles.
Right. So
Mia wasn't wrong with what she said.
Right, she was saying, even though Gizelle didn't say the B word the way she interpreted it, I now that you put it that way, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, NYC Mel?
Hey, SoDebNair, how you doing?
I'm
Yeah, I
doing
can
great. How
see
are
that.
you?
I'm doing good. You know what? Your show that just ended not 2 minutes ago, it was hysterical. That make it make sense. Had you just kept gagging you every single time. He got up with
Yes.
the gag with the crazy pants and then he did the camera thing. It was hysterical at the end. And the ending was very funny. But what was his name? Okay, my gosh, busy.
Busy.
Okay, it was. Again, I know y'all. You just like the best. It's like brothers up there,
Yeah.
just having a wonderful conversation. But
Yeah.
I was agreeing with you mostly because I think that it just seems like obvious that for me, it's like night and day. Juan, I think you said it. You said it right there. You said it. It feels like a brother and sister relationship, not incestual, of course not. But the simple fact is, there's not passion there. There's not respect there. There's not
Absolutely.
interest there. I think that
I think that there's respect there.
okay. Well, I think that okay, because I think that sometime on the show it seems maybe like he's minimizing her or maybe not really connecting with her feelings. I think that if a woman is depressed
Mm-hmm.
or a woman is having her issues, whatever, I don't think that putting the pressure on is necessarily going to be the thing that's going to, support the
Absolutely.
person. So I think
Absolutely.
maybe you're right. Well, it's not disrespectful; it's just maybe insensitive in some way,
Yeah.
And so I think that for me is not like a something you want to dive into. And then also the idea of marriage. There's been so many people having marriages of just two people, maybe four people and a witness. And that can be something too that can happen. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Maybe anniversary could
Mm-hmm.
be a wonderful celebration when it's safe. But right now, if it's really important to you for protection
Mm-hmm.
and for paperwork or whatever, go
Mm-hmm.
down to justice of peace. Get married with your children and your family.
Right.
Do it in a safe way. And then with the anniversary, when everybody is safe, thank God, do a wonderful, wonderful celebration. So that could be what's happening if you want to do it.
Right.
I don't think it's out of line for people to ask when you're going to get married.
Right. I think those are really good points. I think that we just expect a lot more from Robyn. I think as a collective, we all respect a lot. We all expect a lot more from Robyn. We just haven't gotten it, and I think that we all see the potential in her, but we also learn from her last episode that she doesn't see it, which made me like her a little bit more because I understand that because I've been through so much stuff. What everybody else sees in me, I don't see it because I've been through so many things. And so I don't think there's nothing wrong with her saying that. I thought that was a really honest moment. And that's why I always say I feel like Robyn has a really good storyline if she could just pull her head out of Gizelle's butt for just 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
Give us that content, it'll be so amazing. But she just won't give it to us.
But so what I'm confused by is that if a woman is in constant turmoil as Gizelle is, and every season somebody's getting her together every single time. I find it just amazing that Robyn can say, wait a minute, this woman who I love, my sister, is constantly people are constantly angry with her. Maybe I should step back, basically, excuse my French, and let her get her ass whooped maybe one time. And then so she can learn a lesson, because I actually feel last year what happened with Candiace was the fact that Monique misdirected all that toxicity that Gizelle was throwing at her. She took it out on Candiace. I think
Gizelle.
Yeah, I think that Gizelle was the root. She was the root. I think that. Yeah, and I think that Robyn should just sort of back up, observe, and do not run to her defense all the time. If she's a big woman to cause all these problems every single year, then sometimes she just have to take the heat. She had to take her punishment.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Jam says that's what's wrong with people. They mold wording to sway narratives. X, how you just change C's look in it. She should use the B word. That spin makes it this
great. It said she did not.
Yeah, and that's very true, though. I think that we all try to see the human in Robyn. Like we have been trying for a long time. We're trying really hard to see the human in Robyn.
Right.
I really want the most for her. Like I think when I first started watching the show, Robyn was my favorite. And so it's really hard for me to dislike her. I love Gizelle before anything. But when I saw that Robyn was a sidekick, I realized that she really had a storyline. But is she going to give it to us? And I mean, we're 6 seasons in and we still haven't gotten it. So it's really hard to support her at this point.
But I know many sisters like her, many wonderful, beautiful Black women in our community who happen to be very open-hearted and dreamy. I'm thinking, God bless me. I'm talking about Bill Cosby, Denise, the character. Denise was like very freedom and just woo-woo that way. And I think that Karen also said, "Oh, well, you're dizzy." I think even though it sounds disrespectful, it feels
Well,
like
no, she called her the dizziest bitch in the room
at the table. Yeah, absolutely. Come on now. Yeah, but it was a true statement because
it was a very true statement.
She, in a more respectful way, she simply seemed very spacey a lot. So a lot of it's not connecting. And I want her to really get in her feelings, know what's important to her. She's a good mother, obviously, but everything else is a little spacey. So if you have a business opportunity coming up, you're debating whether or not that's a good thing for you and your family. I mean, there's a lot of things that just don't make sense. It confuses me how she can't really make those connections. I would say one last thing about Ashley. I just want to throw that in before
before you do that, I'm gonna say, Jay Morrell, thank you for becoming a subscriber to the channel. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, wonderful. No, I was just going to say one last thing about Ashley, so I can let maybe other people contribute. Ashley, to me, and I've always said this from the very beginning, people have said recently this season that Candiace is having a grudge against Ashley. I disagree. I think that I've always thought, and I hold this point to my heart, that Candiace and Ashley, these divas, these beautiful, beautiful Black women, I felt these two divas were these two battling ladies, battling, evenly matched, going back and forth. And I think what happened is Candiace disengaged last year. She saw something that happened. She could have came to her and said, "Girl, I know what you're doing, and your husband out here doing it again." She went to Gizelle. She came to her and she tried to engage in a respectful way. And then from what happened later on in the season, it happened or whatever. And she said, "Okay, well, Ashley don't like me, and she, this is what it is." So this season, she didn't engage with her. She just sort of was not being a part of it. And when I think about Ashley, I think, Ashley, if somebody's hurt your feelings, if somebody's made you feel a certain way, don't smile about it. Don't say you didn't hurt my feelings. Don't say they didn't make a connection. Say you've hurt my feelings. I respect that, so that way people can engage with you. But if you act like nothing hurt you, then you're constantly attacking people from the side. That's annoying to me. So I think both of them are responsible for their friendship, whatever you want to call it. But I think that Ashley never liked Candiace. I think that Candiace is disengaged, and they don't like each other. At the end of the day, I think neither one of them like each other.
So I'll tell you this. I think this about Ashley. I think a lot of people disrespect the fact that Ashley has an open relationship. I think we bypass that every time because they're like, well, Michael is cheating and Michael's doing this and Michael's doing this, but she's admitted that they have an open relationship. And we just will not accept the fact that Michael and Ashley have this open relationship. I think also Ashley, because she had these children, secured herself. And absolutely she should have, because she already put in the time in this relationship. But Ashley hasn't been the best person. I will automatically agree with those things. I think that Ashley has done some really bad things, but so has Gizelle, so has Robyn, so has everyone. Karen has. I mean, they all have done bad things. But for some reason, people have this hate for Ashley, and it doesn't make sense to me because she really hasn't done anything worse than anyone else has done on this show. So when I see Ashley, I think that what people view Gizelle as, I view Ashley as that, because Gizelle feeds it to me. Ashley is like what's her name? Sheree on Housewives of Atlanta. She's the director. She collects the bones and she takes it to the people who needs to have it. And people love Sheree, but they hate Ashley. They hate her.
Well, I love Sheree. I think she's such an elegant, beautiful lady. But I think the only thing with Ashley is I loved the first season when they were attacking her freedom and her hippie power. I was like, no. But when I felt when she had hypocritical moments where she would be the person digging, and then when people were digging with her, she had a big reaction. I think it was
the only person that she digged on was Robyn.
Well, okay, that's true too. But I just think that she can be really that way. I don't have an issue with her. I just think, I think that.
But why is it wrong for her to dig for Robyn, but then Gizelle can dig at every relationship on this show?
I don't think it's right. I don't think that Gizelle is right. I'm not team Gizelle at all. I just think that I hope for me.
People hate Ashley way more than they hate Gizelle. They hate Ashley is like the person they will put up on the shelf and say, "Girl, you are non-relevant." Gizelle, she does her job, but Ashley, we just hate her.
Yeah, I don't understand why people would if it's between Ashley and Gizelle. Yeah, Giselle's worse, so absolutely. When it comes to the breakdown of her relationship with Candiace, I probably much am a little more team Candiace. because I feel Ashley actively, like right now on the season that we currently watching, Candiace is not engaging, but you can see in the future that, you know, I don't see why they would even have a fight this year. It's nothing to fight about. So I just think that, you know, come on. But I just want to listen to other people's opinion too. We have another person.
What's going on in the Candy Shop?
Hey, I had to unmute myself. It was the conversation is getting good. I did want to add with the Ashley part. I was one of those that liked Ashley too, but I go back and forth with her. Sometimes she can be annoying in how she. That's the problem.
Amen.
And I wanted to say this. She did the same thing to Sharice. Wasn't she like in Sharice's face a lot? Hey, Evangelist. Hey, Shrieking Sharon. Hey, Victoria. But she did the same thing to Sharice, I thought.
I forgot. That's true.
Actually, Candiace treated Sharice way worse than Ashley did. She called her a geriatric grandma.
Well, Sharice tried to haze her, and Candiace, and that's what I love about Candiace. Candiace is such a small little leprechaun. She's a brown little cute little person, but she will step up and be like, "No, wait a minute, ladies, you are not going to haze me. I got my mouth, and I'm going to." And then she cried on her shoulder the same trip. They put together. She said, "Look, these women are not listening to me." And Karen and Sharice hugged her, loved her.
I think you have to think about how Ashley came in, because Ashley came in with all the rest of the ladies, right? When she came in, she didn't know any of these women. Literally, she didn't know them. Right. She was like the new girl on the block, and you know, Karen was trying to bring her under the wing. Karen didn't like her. Gizelle didn't like her. Robyn didn't like her. Sharice didn't like. No one liked her. So then Candiace was like, I mean, not Candiace. Ashley was like, well, I'm gonna go my own thing. So then she started finding out, well, what's going on with Juan? You know?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you have to stay relevant on these shows. Okay. So I feel like Ashley was like, well, this is my niche. If I go on here, I gotta start doing something, because if I don't, they're not gonna bring me back next season. We saw what Katie didn't last long. So she's like, well, I gotta do some type of job, because if I don't, they're not gonna bring me back.
Right.
I think that, but I also appreciate the authenticity of Ashley, because she's giving us her entire relationship on the show. Whether it's the cheating rumors, whether it's the open relationship, it's her going through her baby journey. Like, people are like, oh, it's so boring, she has the baby, but I mean, this is like a housewife kind of situation.
I would just say one thing I would love Ashley to do is, when somebody hurts your feelings, Ashley, tell them. Don't minimize it and say, girl, you're nothing to me. You're broke. You're this. No, I want you to stand in your womanhood and say, Candiace,
what if it doesn't hurt her feelings though?
Well, so this is what I'm saying. So if it don't hurt, and I can only say for me, if I'm not hurt by what somebody say, I'm going to see them at events and stuff like that. I'm not going to trigger them. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to be bothered by them at all. And I think that, and we both can agree, we see Ashley on the show, whenever she's interacting with Candiace, it's like fire. They go on back. Yeah. And I think that I think the simple fact is, I think that for me, it's not about Monique, but Candiace. I think the simple fact is, she said, damn, I tried to really help this. I tried to be friends with her. Last year, I heard something happen. Here I am. I'm going to be friends with her. I'm going to go to her girl. We're going to try to do this and do this well. During the end of the season, I interacted with one of my best friends. It hurt me to the core, and she took that as an opportunity to say, I got her back. So I think that in that way, it wasn't about Monique. It was just the simple fact that Candiace was trying. And I think that Ashley held on to whatever she held on to, and she reacted or did what she did. So I think that this year, there's nothing going on between them. But I still think personally, Ashley would never mention, I think that, she was hurt by some of the things that Candiace said or did.
I think that she was.
So why can't she? So that's what I like about Nene. God bless her. And I've been thinking about her. But why is it that these girls can't do sometime what Phaedra and Nene do, where they could be indifferent? Like, somebody has totally cut you to your business, and you can't go to the scene and be like, okay, I'm indifferent to you. I can do that.
I think Ashley has tried to do that. Candiace just doesn't want to do it. I think Candiace was trying to this season and maybe last season, but her anger from Ashley, it just keeps arising for her.
You think it's one-sided? I don't think Ashley
has any animosity towards her at all. I feel like Ashley doesn't really care.
No, I don't think that Ashley likes her, and I think that Candiace wants her to be away from her.
I'm not talking about her liking her. What I think is that Ashley doesn't care. I think that Ashley is so involved in her own life.
And Candiace is too.
Candiace just won't stop attacking her. She keeps going on and on and on and on and on about it. And I hope Chris isn't watching this, because I told Chris I was going to try to stop attacking Candiace. But I will say this. When it comes to Ashley, I feel like Candiace didn't come in when Ashley came in. Ashley came in being attacked from these women who've been attacking everyone. Ashley just never let up. She's like, okay, y'all attack me every season, it's going down. And so when it comes to the new girl, says I got attacked when I was a new girl. When that one come in, I'm attacking this one. I'm attacking this one.
That's right. And I don't think that. And I think that's I agree with you.
But you also realize this: Gizelle does the same thing. So does Robyn. So they don't. It's not just a Candiace thing, but we all look at.
But they never signed
the same way for whatever reason.
Yeah, I just think that they never signed any paperwork. But I will say this thing too, that I think that I personally agree. I agree to disagree with some of it, because I think you're absolutely right about a lot of it. I just think, for me personally, for what I'm seeing, I seeing the show. I think Candiace was trying to be her friend last year. I think that she didn't feel like she could mess with her this year, so she didn't invite her to nothing. And that was it. So now when she pops up, I'd be interested to see who starts what. That's going to be the new thing for me. Who's going to really start it? Because if I'm going to somebody's event and I'm attacking their best friend, or I'm going to give something to the best friend and enjoy it, honey, she enjoyed it. She enjoyed that moment. Then that's, of course, you're going to get a reaction. I guess I would say I'm Team Candiace between the two of them. I wish that they both would come to the table and say, listen, you annoyed me, you hurt me, or whatever, and let's try to figure it out, because we're on the show together. That's what my hope is.
I think they would be really good friends.
Well, I don't know if they'd be good friends, but I feel like, if you go into doing movies, you're doing music, and you have your family and stuff like that, I don't know if Candiace is sitting up 24/7 thinking about Ashley. I don't think that's true.
Ashley doesn't even never attack her unless Candiace attacking her.
Can we have a comment though?
Go ahead.
Victoria said Candiace's biggest problem with Ashley is the fact that Ashley wrote that letter to basically about Monique. That's the real beef. The fact that Ashley was ride or die for Monique. When you think about it, Candiace was brought on the show because of her association with Ashley.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think that's the real beef. Candiace is not gonna get over it. So
then why is she being so cordial with Karen then?
I think because Karen is the grand dame, and people don't want to admit it.
Remember, Candiace said she's not gonna really trust Karen again.
Right.
But why can't she give Ashley that same respect and say, I'm just not going to respect you, but I can be cordial with you?
Because
Ashley doesn't go off and just like randomly attack Candiace.
I think she do sometimes.
No,
I think she do sometimes.
Candiace is always attacking Ashley. You have never seen a random moment where Ashley has randomly attacked Candiace. Always Candiace attacking Ashley. Then Ashley's like, well, girl, I mean, you're the one who feeds the blogs. Like, it was never like Ashley never does that.
Yeah,
care attitude, just like you said. So damn, Ashley doesn't care one way or the other.
As long as Ashley on the show, she don't give a damn.
No.
So, and I think that's very true. I don't think that Ashley gives a damn about nothing. I think that she's doing her job, like y'all say that Gizelle does her job. But Candiace kind of draws out this whole situation. Like at this point, I forgot even why they're mad at each other.
I remember. I mean, she said in the interview, she said, "Listen, I came on the show because she brought me on. She minimized my house. She made fun of this kind of thing. I saw it bouncing back on her."
But everybody on that show did that. No, that wasn't just an.
Yeah, I know, but I think
did.
that I agree. But I think that she said that was the reason. She said that the other girls didn't bring me on. She did. And I think that was what happened. But for me personally, like I said, I think that long as Candiace don't have to be in the scene with the girl, as long as she don't got to buy her head nowhere, she is fine. I think that if she never saw her again, she wouldn't cry about it. I don't think so. I don't think so.
And Victoria, I agree with you, but so did Karen. So then what is the difference?
No, but so you asked that question. So I would say that with Karen, she is a mature, seasoned diplomatic. Well, I'm going to say this. She's a mature, seasoned diplomatic woman who can go to the table and say, we agree to disagree. There's no fire there. I think that Karen can go low and maybe do the same thing Ashley do, but I think that I'm sorry, I just think that Ashley is a pot stirrer, and she's gonna.
Karen called production on her.
I understand.
The thing is, Karen is like a pioneer of the show. That's like trying to get Nene off of Housewives, even though Karen's not Nene.
But I think that Karen is a little. I think Karen is a little more. I think you can make a deal with Karen and know it's good. It's like if you have a disagreement, you're not going to feel unsafe that she's going to shock you or trigger you.
You're not going to feel unsafe with Ashley.
Well, oh Lord, no. I wouldn't.
Actually, if that was the case, then she'll be still on that Robyn.
Yeah. Yeah, remember Robyn?
Robyn pulled up at her job and thing her in the face and all that. She was trying to fight her.
And
Karen never gave her that energy. If that's
yeah.
the case, then she should give Ashley the same grace to me.
But what Ash? Okay, the thing is, like you said, Ashley, you said it too. Ashley's not thinking about hers. I don't think that if this is true, Ashley's not thinking about it. So I think that Ashley can just show up, be there, not be there, not pay her no mind, and Candiace not pay no mind to her, and then be a good day. That's what I think. I don't think that
Karen and Ash. I think that Candiace and Ashley should at least build a relationship.
I don't think they can.
Because of Candiace, though.
Oh, no. I think Ashley's. I think it's 50-50.
Ashley is still cool with Monique. I just saw Ashley on a live with Monique like 2 days ago. They not going.
But so is Karen.
Yeah.
I don't see Karen and Monique together like I see Ashley.
Karen told her on the episode on this season that she doesn't feel bad about what she did.
Right. Well, it's good.
It's no difference in Karen and Ashley's actions.
But look at this comment. Karen told Ashley to press charges. I mean, told Candiace to press charges against Monique.
Right.
Karen was like truly neutral in the situation, whereas Ashley kind of hid her hands.
Right. But so Deb, I think the one thing I say
no. Ashley actually sat down and told her that she wrote that letter. She didn't hide her hands. She told her
after she wrote it.
I was gonna say after she
well, Karen, no, wait.
Come on, Miss
because
girl.
They found out that Karen told Monique. What is it? Candiace that she would press charges to Monique. Mm-hmm. She didn't never tell Monique that.
So Deb, the only thing I would say is, like I said, I personally, down to my soul in my shoes, I don't think that Candiace sitting around worried about Ashley at all. I think that if she can go to the show and not film with the girl, she would be a happy lady. I think that she tried. I'll say this. I think that the girls pressured her last year. They said that like the way you're saying, they said, "Oh, Candiace, you're the wrong one." I mean, that was the whole thing last year. You're responsible. She was pregnant. She said, "Okay, I don't believe it, but let me try to do this kind of thing." And then wham, at the end of the series, that thing came as a shock to her. She cried. It was real. And I think that coming to the show, she said, "You know what?
It was real."
No, I think that in the trip, when she told about the letter, she had a moment. She said, "Damn." Well, she said the F word. I can't say it on here. But I think that coming to the series now, she's like, you know what? I tried with the girl. We on the same show together. I don't want to be bothered with her. That is it. I don't think she's conniving or do anything with her. I think that Ashley was really as neutral as you say. Then she can keep on trying with Candiace. Keep on trying if it's important.
I don't think that Ashley should keep on trying with Candiace. I mean, I feel like that. I think it should be a two-sided street.
Right. Well,
it was one-sided last year, and you saw how that worked out. So I think that in my life, if I've tried and it blew up in my face, if it blew up in Candiace's face, I wouldn't try again. I would leave the person alone and let them come to me if they wanted to. If they didn't, I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't care at all.
Okay.
But anyway, it's just my little. This was crazy. We getting a little. I love a debate. Come on now, I love it.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think that it's a human situation. One, Ashley had every right, to me personally, this is not everybody's beliefs, to write the letter that she wrote, because she has had really bad situations with Candiace.
Yeah, but so Deb, can I ask you one?
Candiace threw a knife at her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was going to say
Candiace had really bad actions. Candiace's mouth was terrible. Candiace was like, "Girl, I'm glad your mother died in the car crash. I hope she dies a slow death in hell."
Come on now.
That's what Candiace was saying.
Yeah, I know.
But this season, I like Candiace because this is, and again, I said this to her husband. I said, I want Candiace to learn how to read and not be disrespectful.
True.
I want her to be herself, but I want to hear Miss Lindsay. Yes, Miss Lindsay.
What's going on, Miss Lindsay?
Hey, sorry, I'm so comfortable in bed. It's cold. But,
you look very comfortable.
I'm so comfortable. But like going into this whole Candiace stuff, I feel like the reason why Candiace is more inclined to not really mess with Karen is because I don't know if you guys remember at the end of the reunion, Karen basically said that she said there's stuff basically insinuating that she knew stuff about certain people in the group. And she was like, I don't want to talk about, like, remember when she talked about Juan? She's like, I know how Juan acts when he's drunk type stuff. I feel like in a way, maybe, because let's be real, Karen knows a lot more than we really give her to know. And I feel like she may know something about Candiace that even we or like the group doesn't even know. So like Candiace is trying to like walk on eggshells with her. And I mean, that's just my opinion with it.
I would love to see
I think that Karen knows a lot, but she throws out things sometimes, but then she's like, girl, I know this, but then I'm gonna draw it back because just so you don't be too disrespectful. I'm just letting you know this is how it's gonna go if you decide to keep this up. Which absolutely she should do, because you can't keep digging into my life and we can't dig into yours talking about Gizelle.
Yeah, come on now. I love that.
So I think that she has every right to do that. But I think at the end of the day, when it comes back to this conversation, maybe Candiace and Ashley don't have the situation. I think that if Candiace and Ashley sat down and just said, hey, let's squash this. I'll say disrespectful stuff. I'll say disrespectful stuff.
Amen.
Let's squash this.
It's
I think they could have a really good relationship.
Amen. And well, hopefully, let's see. Hopefully, it'll happen. I agree with you. I totally agree. I think that, I think that Gizelle herself is just very hard-headed. I just think it's crazy that she can go 6 seasons and do these kind of things. I want to say this. I love Monique at the beginning. When when she first came, and to watch the series when her first season is hard to watch because you saw how everything that was sort of set up with the sort of conversations about her family and stuff like that sort of paid off for the villains of the show. I'm not including Candiace in that, of course not, but I think that Gizelle kind of won in that kind of thing that she was hounding her. So I think that, Gizelle definitely needs her comeuppance. I think she had a rough reunion, but she just never learned her lesson. She continued to, attack people, which is crazy.
And I think what Crystalline said in the chat, I see a lot of growth in Candiace. I like her to see. I think I see a lot of growth in Candiace this season, and I like it.
Oh, she's definitely gotten better for sure.
I like it. Oh, sorry, not to cut you off. I like it too, but I still don't trust her.
I was just about to say that. Oh my God, I was literally just about to say that because I honestly so remember when Ashley basically is like, you fed the blogs? Is she basically insinuating that like she fed the blogs this story of Wendy and her husband? Because if that's the case, that's not really growth at all. That's definitely bad.
The blogs they were talking about, I know for a fact it wasn't Candiace.
Come on now.
Gizelle, because that's what I thought. I thought
it wasn't Gizelle either.
Come on. Really? Who was it?
It wasn't. Ooh. It wasn't either one of them. I think what the rumors are, no one fed those from that show at all.
Okay. So it was made up.
Allegedly.
Wait. I think I know. I was hearing a little bit. Okay.
But I think that's their defining factor of this situation. And I wish that they would sit down and like just really think about it. Like, well, girl, like, because, and like I said on the show earlier, the same blog that was talking about Wendy was talking about Robyn, Gizelle. Who else was on that show? Not Karen. There was some other three of them: Robyn, Gizelle, and Wendy. So if Wendy's rumors got brought up, and I feel like that's why Wendy was more hurt, because when she said that, well, Robyn brought it to me, it was because they were talking about Robyn too. Right. So I feel like if they're gonna bring up everything that the blog was talking about, why did they just bring up Wendy's?
Exactly, but that blog was very close with Monique in the binder.
But Monique showed up later after those rumors, though.
Okay.
And Monique had nothing to do with those rumors, and I'm telling you this for a fact.
Okay.
I know that. Monique had nothing to do with those rumors.
Monique? Oh my God.
It had nothing to do with Monique. I think that it was just stuff that was made up. And so, coming down to it, because if you think about it, when the rumors came out about Gizelle, a woman popped up. When the rumors came up about Michael, a woman popped up. When the rumors came out about, well, I think the other two people who was on the show.
Juan?
Charisse.
Oh, Charisse.
Someone popped up. No one's ever popped up and said Eddie has to be back by them.
I just saw something today though. He unfollowed like 200 big booty models.
Well, maybe she didn't like him following big booty models. But there's not been a woman popped up that said Eddie has a baby by them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave now. I'm going live on my channel, Mimosa Monday. I got my mimosa, so I'll be back. If y'all are on in 30 minutes, I will be back. I'm gonna do a 30-minute show, but thank you, everybody.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Yeah,
but you got to look at that kind of stuff because no one has popped up and said Eddie has a baby by them. So we've all seen Jamal's side piece. We've all seen who else? We saw Michael's in the hotel room. We've never seen someone pop up about Eddie at all. We haven't.
Wow.
So give her some credit. Like no one's popped up and said Eddie has a baby by him.
That's so crazy.
No, Monique. They said Monique. No one popped up and said that Monique's baby was somebody else either. That's very true too. And they keep bringing up these rumors on the show, but then when it comes to all, I think they said Juan was cheating too, but no one popped up about Juan.
Oh, they didn't?
Not yet.
Okay.
So, but we have
cheating on her. I hate being that person, but then I also feel bad for Robyn too.
Because Michael might be the person who popped up and said that.
Oh, wait, said what? The girlfriend stuff?
That he's cheating with him. Well, who knows?
Oh no.
Big Red said, "Well, so is it true Kenya on Dancing with the Stars?" Oh, I don't know if Kenya's on Dancing with the Stars. I
thought you said Juan was with you right now. Is he not with you?
Well, listen, I tell y'all that all the time, but that's not on the blog, so we got to keep that. This is in the tribe.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Oh my gosh, Juan everywhere. Oh,
yeah, listen, go into the living room. I got to get him out of here sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
But Michael was the person who popped up for Juan, so I mean, and he was on the show and said it. So.
But I was going to say one thing, and not to switch subject, but I'm curious separately of Candiace and everything, but just one thing I've always been concerned by when it comes to Ashley and her husband and how toxic that relationship and for me, how toxic they come off sometimes. I have prayed for the family that the kids and they never get divorced and they won't get too toxic or negative as we've seen. Do you think that the marriage and the kids, I don't know, that all that's been contrived, like that it was all planned out, or was it organic, or whatever? I think they love each other, but I just feel like it's just too messy to me. I don't know why they would
answer that.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
No, I was just saying that I'm just thinking the way that Ashley and Mike constructed a family, and it feels like not sure we've seen all the work done with these two people who, can be very toxic in a way with just the way they are. Do you feel like them constructing a family as fast as they have, was it planned or was it organic?
Well, I mean, if they have a polygamous relationship, I mean, that's pretty normal.
I pray for kids.
I mean, they both have said that they are very open to doing things, and I'm not saying that they have, that's alleged. But I'm saying they've talked about like doing stuff together and have an openness in their relationship. So if they do have that, I mean, it's not normal. Kristen said, I like the fact when Candiace told Robyn you have beef by association with see how defensive Robyn became. She better be careful. She next. They don't like for nobody to go against them. Yeah, I mean, and so Candiace and what's her name, Mia, are up for grabs next season. But what were you going to say, Lindsay?
Oh no, I thought he was talking about Robyn and Juan because I had a theory with Robyn and Juan. But real quick back then, I feel like Ashley's been trying to be on the come up for a minute because what people don't realize, and I actually saw part of this episode on YouTube somewhere, like Ashley was on Say Yes to the Dress years ago. And this was like her before she got married to Michael. So I feel like she's been trying to kind of get on TV for a few years now.
Mhm.
So it's not surprising that their stuff is arranged, because she even said before how like she's basically 14, and then now she has 2 kids. Like, she's set for life. Like,
DT said, "I be playing wobbly Robins need a bath. Rob him Dixon's wedding to a bathtub next year. Does anyone want to join it?"
Oh, petty. Petty. But wait, speaking of arranged stuff, I low-key have a theory with Robyn and Juan.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I feel like, okay, I honestly feel like, and I don't want to, I hate saying this because, like, as women, we should all be uplifting and, like, just uplifting people in general. But I honestly feel like, you know how we talked about how Juan, unfortunately, his parents passed away and, like, her family basically took him in? I honestly feel like Robyn, because the way Robyn acts, at least on the show, she acts like she was, like, weird growing up. Like, I don't know if any of you get that vibe from her. Like, she was that weird kid that, like, was awkward and stuff. And I honestly feel like at this point, the way Juan is acting towards her, especially in regards to her mental health, in regards to, like, not even really helping around the house with the boys and everything, I honestly feel like it was like he did it out of sympathy for her. Like, he was with her and dated her out of sympathy and got married and had kids with her out of sympathy, not just because he got taken in by the parents, but also because, like, her parents probably realized that, like, Robyn was awkward or was, like, too tomboyish for any other dude. And then, like, Juan is like, well, I'll be with you. I'll get married. I'll have these kids. You know what I mean?
I get you. What you saying, Lady Z?
Yeah. I can see it. I was saying, you know, it would be a good storyline for Robyn and Juan. I don't know if they did this. You know, I don't think they ever got down to Robyn was the cause of him losing his money. I think he got some issues with that too.
He does.
Wait, you said sorry. You said it's issues with the money. Sorry, you.
I don't
think losing that money.
Yeah, I don't think they ever had that conversation. I'm not sure of.
Well, they've had it multiple times.
When Robyn lost all the money, I think he had.
They've had it multiple times on the show, and
I'm not sure.
But I don't know how many seasons we have to keep hearing about them losing that money. But I'm just tired of hearing about it because we've already heard that story. Like, since Robyn's been on the show, we know she lost the money. And now she's saying that, you know, TJ Maxx and Macy's reaching out to her for hats that they sell of a shoebox. And we're still trying to figure out who is buying these hats. They've been sold out since Karen, Wendy, Gizelle, Candiace, and Wendy had the hats on. I've never seen anyone walk around with hats at all. So we know that those hats they've been sold out because they never was in process.
Right. And I want to say one more thing. I could get what Liz is saying. I do get the tomboy's vibe from Robyn. I really do.
I get it from Gizelle too. I think that they are lesbian lovers.
Oh, Lord.
And they were sending out lesbian love right here. It was like, come on, girl, it's time to go to bed. And they walked upstairs. Like, we going to bed, y'all. Good night.
Oh my gosh.
There's carpet munchers.
Oh my gosh.
Munch. They're like they're like Mr. Pac-Man. I'm so terrible. Let me stop. But that's just how I feel.
Unapologetic said, I feel it was out of obligation or feeling as if that's what he should do, not for real love. I agree with that.
That's right.
It's just like there's no chemistry, there's no love. Like he's an a-hole.
It's a brother and sister love.
An a-hole. But like even with, I mean, I guess like brother and sister vibe, like siblings are a-holes to each other. But like to really sit there and not take her mental health seriously, like I have a little sister. Like I would never do that to my little sister ever. Like, I mean, we butt heads and we get into fights. Like, we're a whole 7 years apart, but like, I would never sit here and like dismiss her mental health. And especially me, like growing up and being misdiagnosed with ADHD, like when I was little, it's like, I could never do that to someone's mental health. And the way Juan is with her, he's an a-hole. And then for him to really sit there and say all those things about her, and then like, what are you, like, I get that you're bringing in the money with this coaching job, but like, what are you doing with your sons? Why are you expecting her to take care of your sons? Those are your sons as well that you help create. So how can you sit there and put that all? And that's like that machismo stigma bullcrap. And it's like, you can't expect your wife to do everything.
There. He doesn't live there. That's why.
He don't?
And let's do this. Miss Griffin said, do you think that production is not showing the true relationship between Juan and Robyn? I think they're showing the exact relationship they really have. Big Red said, LOL, yep. And then Miss Griffin said they have children and they have reconciled. Have they? Because I don't think they have.
But they're not living with each other since when?
Listen, when the first episode when Juan was there, if you haven't been watching the channel, you should know this. But when Juan came to the house that first time, he said, Robyn, are the kids up? He was outside of the house. He was looking from the front door. He was just coming home or to the house that day. Are the kids up? She was still in the bed asleep. The kids still up. The kids still in the bed asleep. She was like, no, the kids ain't asleep. So then he came upstairs. He was pissed. He had just got there. The kids wasn't up. So then the kids the one boy got up. It was 3 minutes before he started school. Then the other one got up and he literally woke up and went into the classroom. Juan stood at the door of Robyn's bedroom, and the side of the bed that Juan should have been sleeping on was made up.
Wow.
So
you really know
Juan doesn't live there. He doesn't live there.
But I agree with you, Lindsay, I agree with you a lot of it, but I think that it's even funny how heavy he seems in all the scenes with Robyn. I think that he looked like he had more fun shopping for the ring with Gizelle than he have in most scenes when he's with Robyn.
Well, that's why she liked that fine man. She said that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like crazy. Like whenever Gizelle and Juan are in.
And DT is so right. Juan lives here with me.
Oh, okay. But whenever Robyn,
that's all we're saying.
Yeah, whenever Robyn and Gizelle, Juan and Gizelle.
Juan is in my living room playing video games right now.
There's chemistry between Juan and Gizelle when they in scenes together.
What if Gizelle's the other woman? Let me stop.
That'd be deep, too deep. Wow.
What if I'm the other guy?
What if you? What is he like in bed? What's going on?
Oh my God. This is too much, guys. This is too much. Like,
that baby said they don't have a relationship. The way they are talking was annoyed. Juan was so, and he was like, "I'm getting my haircut, girl. I gotta go. Bye, click." Alleged boyfriend. Okay, Robyn, bye. I gotta go. Like he's not there. What man that is emotionally invested in you is doing this? None.
Yeah.
Like, and I get if he's not invested in her, but like at the end of the day, like he's detrimenting his kids. Like, because we don't really see him unless it's like, oh my God, what's he coach? Basketball. Unless it's basketball, he's not really around his kids. Like at all. And that's so terrible. And I'm sorry. And like I've had these conversations with like people that watch the show, like her staying with him for all those years after being divorced and living with the kids, that messes up a kid's psyche. Because me being a person who, like, my parents didn't have the perfect relationship, obviously, but it was definitely a relationship where at one point they both definitely should have separated. And that messes up with your mental, like knowing that you're in a home where like your parents are always like bickering and stuff like that. Like, honestly, they were, and I get that they wanted to stay together for the kids, but they were honestly better off just not being with each other all these years and just co-parenting as parents. And like, I mean, the kids are going to feel some type of way at first, because obviously they both were really little when they like, was it when they divorced? But then honestly, like, as terrible as it sounds, like,
wasn't even there for the first birth of the first son.
You said what?
He wasn't even there for the first son's birth, so.
Wow.
You're so right.
And then Robyn forgets the name of the second son. And she birthed him.
Oh my gosh. You know what, too? I want to ask you.
Alpha MC says
I mean,
Juan still comes off
called
as
me my
though.
sister
Hold on.
before,
Juan,
so we can
Alpha MC, listen, Alpha MC says Juan still comes off as though he's mentally pushing Robyn for losing his money. And she moves like she's still very guilty of losing his money. Well, she just actually just said that. So,
but I was going to ask you too. In the season as a whole, for me, I'm just my personal opinion. It feels like the missing ingredient of warmth, of funny, and it just seemed like it's a little, for me. Even I'm enjoying it. It seemed a little one note, a little bit where everybody is like we have this thing with Wendy, which to me she's not the most compelling character. So it just feels like, and Monique was she was a really integral part of the show, even though I didn't really like her last year. I just feel like her absence is really thrown off some of the ingredients of the show. And I think that the funny, I think that the girls came back this year and they just was very awkward with each other and very just like very careful with each other. You know, we have shade, but there's no fun, no warmth. It's just a little one note.
Big Red, I see you popping in, but every time you pop in, you pop right back out. So I don't know what's going on. DT said to retire Juan, to reiterate, Juan found love with SoDeb, and Michael Darby pays for their apartment in Baltimore. I keep telling that story. People don't want to believe it, but I keep telling that story, you know. Nor at the reunion. Apologetic Nubian Empress says, well, we all know Michael and Juan and SoDeb have more chemistry than Rhop and Juan. Keisha said Candiace reads from a place of hurt. She definitely does. She definitely does. Powerful says he was playing basketball. And Savvy Bean says that's why she didn't get a diamond. She cried about the little ring she had. So I don't know. Every time I try to bring you on it, you pop on and it pops right back out. I don't know what's going on.
The people in this chat are just cutting up. I can't with any of y'all.
Twin says Juan is the breadwinner and a head coach, and he cannot afford to lose his job. He has meetings, watches films, discusses game plans. He has a lot, and he travels back and forth from Atlanta to Baltimore. So, DT said, "Do we know if Christina Bassett had a back?" And Susan said, SoDebNair is so much amazing soul, which wish there were more YouTubers like him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, I want to say too, SoDebNair, thank you for having me on. I'm going to get ready to get off real quick because it's like 10 something here in NYC. I have to do some things, but it was good to converse and join in.
I appreciate you for being here.
Well, thanks. Listen,
make sure you call in more often.
You know, it's the first time for me. I'm definitely gonna be chiming in on the after shows, and I would love to get. I was texting in the chat. I wish that Busy would have came because he was so loud and so.
He was supposed to come on here, but then he.
I was ready for Busy.
Me too.
I was ready for that man.
Busy said he's scared of my tribe.
Why he's scared?
Yeah, I'm ready for him.
I roast him in the chat all the time. It's because Busy says stuff and we're just like Busy. Like, I get where you're coming from, but no, that's just wrong. But it's all love.
Vicious to him. He said y'all put him in time out for 5 minutes last time. He said a job would go off on him. He's afraid of y'all.
He can't be so sensitive. Come on.
If you watch it,
Busy guy, he can't be sensitive like this. We're not going to do this. He got a whole lot of mouth, and then he want Busy.
Hey, come on now, come on, Miss Lindsay. You tell me, come on.
Busy's good people though. DT said, "Clean that secret squirrel." Candiace needs to be crying about how to pay back Miss Dorothy for paying for her house and her trip. Perhaps also cry about why she can't find Christina Bassett a job.
Yeah, the job.
Just Julie GJ said if Juan and Michael don't come to the reunion, drop Ashley and why back Robyn. I'm gonna be at the reunion this year in the bushes. What's up, Watch D? What's up? Don't drop those roses for Busy. Don't do that. Watch D. Busy don't get scared now. Jasmine said, I feel like Kenya, Gizelle, and Robyn would be BFFs. Hey, SoDebNair, don't include Kenya in that. Kenya is more bolder than those people.
Yeah, Kenya. No, I
I
don't
love
think
Miss.
Kenya.
Yeah. I'll say we love Busy and Blue. Busy and Blue together. Oh, you like Busy and Blue together? Okay. Big Red said Robyn okay, but Juan is just ass.
Oh, all right. So good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.
All right, you have a good night. You have a good night,
Good
MC Mel. Thank you for
night.
joining.
Okay.
Good night.
I love seeing Busy and SoDeb together. Yes, we have a good time together. And I wish Making Mad Sense came, but he done left too.
Yeah, he was
I
a
think
little.
he's gonna start joining our reviews. YSD said I agree Kenya will dust them. Yes, she will. Don't include Kenya in that.
No, Kenya.
Miss Reese said, tell Busy come through next time and bring his stinger with him. Yes, we can bring roaches with us. I added that last part, Miss Reese. I'm sorry.
Where's Miss Bernice? Hey, Miss Bernice, if you watch.
Stop.
Miss Bernice, I'm surprised Miss Bernice not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Bernice, call in, please.
Yeah, Miss Bernice.
I think,
Miss
if I'm
Bernice
not mistaken, that's my Capricorn sister, if I'm not mistaken.
Miss Bernice will probably show up in a minute.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray Diamond? Big Red said Busy told him eat the cake anime. What's one lady see red? DT said anyway. Gizelle Gizmo fried chicken. I can't remember how stuff that they be saying about her. Fried chicken gives a neck needs to upgrade that auto shop so it doesn't look like the backdrop of a horror film. Wait, are you talking about this one?
The order shop. Where is that? That's it. Gizelle's it's time for West Wing.
What a tragedy.
That's too fun.
And, I hate to not like Gizelle because she's a Virgo, but she just, in a space like that, I will give something. And she just gave me nothing. And I just hate it. Yes, I am. Miss Weedy Poo, what's going on, Miss Weedy Poo? How you doing? Victoria's laughing, and just Jules JG said Jizzy told Wyback Robert to eat this cake. You talking about this? Hold on, where's it at? She said, "Oh, it's time to go to bed. Is it time to go to bed? Let's go."
Y'all are
What's going
foul.
on? I see you are
Foul. Shame, foul.
Gizelle gets 2 checks from the chat room and the housewives. I'm sure she'll be upgrading her garage soon. Now they said that she has to get good oil changes. So, Crystalline said, "I love Busy. He loud and fun. I love Busy too."
Yeah, I like Gizelle on the chat room. She's totally different on the chat room.
Now, what I would love on that chat room is for Heavenly and Karen to join that chat room.
Oh yeah.
I would love that.
That would be epic.
The chat room ratings would go sky high if Heavenly and Karen joined that chat room.
Yeah, that would be good. Bravo, I hope you're listening.
Big Red.
What's up, SoDebNair?
What is up? You're finally here. What's going on?
Man, I forgot what the hell I was going to say now. And
I've been waiting on you.
I rebuke you, devil. They trying to, y'all leave SoDebNair alone. Because every time I've been subscribing you for real, I've been subscribing you since you came on. But for real, though, all day, every time I check my notifications, you never popped up. I was like, hold up. SoDebNair going to I checked it, man. They keep on cutting your subscribe thing off, babe.
I keep hearing that. That's why I tell people to follow me on Instagram.
Instagram cool, but I'm trying to give you a check through YouTube. I'm gonna have to tell them, hey.
I send out my notifications on Instagram so people can come to YouTube.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So if you turn your notifications on Instagram, then you will get notified when I post when I'm going live.
I'm a little bit over 50,
I got you.
I still like that bubblegum BIGGIEDD. I last a long time. gonna try to even get that twisted. I was calling you, like I said, Robyn, she just like one of them friends that she ain't weird, she alright. But Quan, he's something else. He an asshole, man.
Yeah.
I don't like Quan.
Juan,
anyway,
wait. Juan, go in the living room.
Oh, Quan or whatever his name is.
Because he be, I hate when you have to hear y'all talking about him. Go in the living room. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay. Okay, what would you say now?
I'm for real though. You didn't hear though. I don't mean to be thrown off that subject, but I think she is gonna be on Dancing with the Stars for real. I believe she tried out and made it.
I think that Juan is just not. Go in the living room, please. I got this.
Wait, are you serious or is this like a joke?
It's a joke.
I think that Juan is be tired of her. He be tired of her.
Can you imagine that man on Dancing with the Stars?
Who won?
You wrong for that. Wrong for that, so definitely.
Listen, he gets upset when y'all keep talking about him. I gotta put him out.
He needs to hear this. He needs to hear this. He needs to man up, pull his balls up, and hear this. He needs to no, Deb. You need to stop coddling him. This is the problem. This is why men have machismo stigmas, because they're coddled. No. Shame,
I can see it about men, but not Juan, because Juan has been said if it wasn't for his kids, he wouldn't be here. This was years ago. So we already know he wasn't in this relationship.
I'm with you, SoDebNair. I'm with you all the way with that. I swear to God, I love him. That's not the problem. I'm mad at him like I am with Angie on 90 Days. He know what's up. Why he just don't get by himself? He need to be by. I'm just saying.
Bro, Angie's crazy. So side topic.
I was trying to get him.
I don't mean to jump ship. I don't need to jump ship. I'm just saying.
Real quick.
I was trying to see if I don't know if y'all seen on my post in my community chat where I was posting about Naked Afraid in Love. I was trying to get him to go on that show, but he don't want to go.
I'm so done with you. I'm done with SoDebNair. I'm so damn done with you. That's why I love you. Juan, I'm sorry, baby. Just stay back there, baby. You stay back. I take everything I say back. Robyn, she's so crazy. I don't like Robyn. Tell Juan I said that shit.
I will let him know.
I'm about to be up out of here. I'm gonna take me a shot before I go to bed. And I love you, SoDebNair. And I'm still gonna say, I don't like nobody channel to be down, but you know, I love me some. I like everybody, man. I love everybody. I want everybody to have a bag. I'm just gonna pray over everybody. I just wish everybody peace, love, and happiness. I love you.
When I get off of here, my post and my description, how you can find it.
Okay, drop that right now. So drop that now, babe, so I can get on your Instagram.
But listen, I know people keep asking what you're asking, so let me say this while I'm saying it like this. I can't really say things, but what I'm saying, just check my description after this is over with.
Okay, I know what you're saying. I'm already with you, baby. I'm in the family too.
All right.
I love all y'all. Everybody, please. Okay. Everybody can get a bag. Everybody can get a bag on this YouTube. If I want to, I can get on here. I promise you I'll get 30K. I just ain't got that kind of time. I like chilling with like SoDebNair and everybody else. I'm just saying, y'all chill out with all that mess, man. Yes, everybody, peace, love, and happiness. That's what we need right now.
Absolutely.
And I love you. SoDebNair, you keep your energy, baby. Because baby, you got energy. You know what? You love to spread it. And you don't like taking it either. You love to tell people, you know, God told me this. Well, I'm telling you, God told me to tell you.
Okay. I'm listening.
Baby. You there, baby. You going to be somebody, and I'm going to be right there with you.
Amen to that. Amen.
I love you. Hugs a long way, baby. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't change because you are very giving. Sometimes it's okay, SoDebNair, to say no. It's okay, baby.
I appreciate that.
And I love you, okay?
I love you back.
Good night, bro.
I gotta check the juices too. It's past my bedtime, but it was great talking.
It was good talking to you.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Mimi Twin says, I don't think that Juan cares for reality TV. Most athletes don't. He doesn't, and he told Robyn that multiple times. She just doesn't listen. Victoria said, "Yes, caller." Yvette Baby said, "Do you think Juan will sit by the Darbys during the reunion?" Oh, we're gonna be in Vegas again. Lady C. Red said, "Amen," and Cindy Red R said, "Yes, he is." Thank you so much, Cindy.
You know who I would like to know more about? Escala. I would like to know more about her.
So I liked her this episode.
Yeah, I would like to know more about her. I hope they show us her family, you know, her husband, her kids.
I love how she looked right here.
Yeah.
She looked amazing.
Yeah, and then she told Robyn, she is a true friend. She told Robyn, so nobody would have to come back and say what she said. She told Robyn exactly how she felt.
And she also told Gizelle you was wrong.
Yeah.
So
yeah, she sure did. She told Gizelle you was wrong, yeah. So I think she's a good addition to the show. I just want to see more of her. More of storyline.
We'll get more from her soon. I think that she's just filling herself in, trying to figure out the situation. She didn't have to come in as hard as Mia did because Mia is actually like a main cast member. But I think we'll see her again. I think we'll see her again next season.
Yeah, but I still love me some Mia.
She does look like a true Barbie. She looks like a real Barbie. I believe that. I think so as well.
She really can't do no wrong to me. She really can't. Rhea tells her like it is. She said, "You did."
She did. Well, I appreciate you for joining me, Lady Z. I'm gonna get off of here.
I'll be back.
All right. Next time, again, y'all know every Monday I'm going to do the after show for this channel. Even if I go on live with Busy next week, I always do the after show on my channel to make sure that you guys can, talk with y'all, like give y'all thing out, because I know me and Busy do it together. It's just me and him, but I'll make sure you guys also have a time to sound off about how y'all feel about the episode that week. I appreciate everyone who came up this week. It's always someone different, which I really love that about you guys. Like, it's never the same person every week. And so I get different perspectives every week of the show. So it means a lot to me that you guys, like, I know you're like, oh, I can't go on this week, but I'm going to go on next time. And y'all actually come on the next time. So it means a lot to me, guys. Honestly, you guys really sit in my heart every week. And I really, 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 really appreciate it. DC came in one time, which was amazing to me. I'm gonna put you in my commercial next week, by the way, DT. But I really appreciate you guys for actually joining me again. On Wednesday, it starts September Virgo season. So I will be accepting all gifts, whether it's my Amazon wish list, Cash Apps. I don't mind super chats, but I'll rather do Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal, or Square, which is all in my description. I'm probably going to be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to find something to do tomorrow. Again, Wednesday, we're kicking off our first game night. Now, me and the Candy Shop are doing our live at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll start the game night at 10 p.m. So if you guys can join it, please make sure you guys join it. Unapologetic said, I'm shy, but I be wanting to call in. Listen, one day you will call in. I'm waiting on it. We love you. I love you too, Miss Marie. You know I love you. Of course, don't forget to have Juan there too. He's always here. Yes, my Virgo. Yes, my Virgo. LOL. Your energy is amazing. And so is yours, boo. Good night, everyone. We love you, SoDeb, and I love you back. All right, I'm getting off of here, but again, check in tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Definitely Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be a big day, so make sure you get y'all's rest. Tuesday night, because we're gonna do me and Candiace start a new show on Wednesday, and then we're doing game night to kick off September Virgo season Wednesday night with a game night. Tomorrow, I'm going to put on the website. I was supposed to do it today, but I forgot to do it. Tonight, I'm going to put it on the website tomorrow for the Virgos that are on this channel. Whoever wants to come up to do game night, the first kickoff of the game night, I'm going to bring you guys up to do game night, and we'll have a good time. And so we will see you guys on that day. I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.